Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, I have a different kind of video for you today. So this is not. It's been something that I've been wanting to make a video on for a while. If any of you guys watch it and then if you think that this was helpful in some way or inspiring in some way, then maybe it helps some of you as well. But the concept or the point that I want to talk about today is basically man's search for happiness. All right. So all of us, you and me, are somewhere on the path to achieving our goals and trying to achieve success that can have different meanings for different people depending upon how you see it, and trying to create a life for ourselves where we feel sorted, where we feel happy, we feel satisfied, right? Trying to create the life that we want. It could be in terms of money, in terms of finding a job, anything else, in terms of passing college with a good grade or anything, really. Depends upon what your goal is. I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I try to live my life. I have read a lot of philosophy, right? Buddhism, Stoicism. But the point being, I've read a lot of it, and the path to happiness, or the path to let's call it contentment, is a lot different from what most people believe it is, and it is also a lot different, and it's a lot different from what most people are led to believe it is because of today's society or economy or whatever, right? What we are led to believe is that happiness lies on the other side of an event or an object or something, right? We think that, okay, if only I could do this, or if only I could do that, or if only I could be with this person, then I'll be happy, right? Like we think that it could be. I mean, it's on the other side of some kind of goalpost, right? You either it could be like buying like a material object. It could be like buying a car, for example. You want to buy a car, that's your goal in life right now, or a house maybe, right? It could be an event. Let's say you're trying really hard for a promotion, and then like that is your next big step in life, and you think that if I can just get promoted and then if I can earn a higher salary, I will be successful and I will be happy in life, right? Or it could be a person. It could be something like, hey, you know what, like I don't have a girlfriend, I have this girl who I really like, and if I could just be with her and if I could just spend time with her, then I'd be happy, and then my life would be sorted, right? You could be thinking like stuff like that as well. Here's the problem with that approach, right? Think back on your life and you will realize that every time you have met such a goal, or you have met such an achievement in your life, or whatever it could be, that you set up a goal for yourself, that let's say I wanna buy a car, right? And let's say you do buy the car, right? Once you cross that goalpost, right? I mean, if it's I mean, whatever it could be, right? Whatever is, I think, your definition of success, or your definition of, if I could do this, then I'd be happy, right? Like once you like cross that point, what you immediately do is set up another goalpost ahead in the future and say, okay, now I have a car, now I want a house, right? That's the next big thing. If I have a house, then I'm rich and successful, right? Then I'm hot. Then I'm like, then my life is sorted. I have a house now, right? You set it up again, and then you have a house, and then you want another house, or you want something else. Maybe you buy a house somewhere else, or you move to a different city, or you move abroad. Who knows, right? Like every time you have something, which when you achieve a goal, right, you immediately set up another goal. Like that's the way the human mind works. That's the way life works, right? You always have to have a goal to work towards. It makes sense, right? But if you think about it, the problem with this approach is that if you think that happiness lies on the other side of this goalpost, let's assume it does. The thing is, if we move the goalpost along further, as soon as we reach it, we never really find happiness, do we? We are always in the pursuit of happiness, but we never actually find it, right? You think about it, we're always trying for something. We're trying for the next job, or for the next big thing, or for the next big event. But if we think that only then I'll be happy, then we never actually get there, right? Because there's always something to work towards, right? So, like what I've come to realize is that happiness, or the approach to finding happiness, is actually different. Okay, so happiness actually lies in the moment. Okay, happiness is here. It's with me, and it's with you. Right now, here, inside us, as you're watching this video, like in lifetime. Okay, like. You have to believe me. The only reason we can't see it is because we're too distracted by thought, or we're too distracted by something. We're distracted by worries, by what we have to do today, or what we have to do tomorrow, or some kind of planning, or something. Right? To prove my point, so think back when you were little, when you were a kid, right? So like when you were a kid, like I'm betting you were like a happy kid, right? Your life was filled with like adventures and curiosity and wonder and excitement, right? You used to play games which seemed to you to be the best thing in the world, and you used to enjoy yourself in school and all these things, right? You had such a great time watching Pokemon on TV, or whatever else was your favorite show, and you had such an amazing time. Life was beautiful for you. It was great, right? And then like we grew up, we're here now, we have jobs, and then soon we'll have families, right? I'm 25 right now, that I'm making a video. But then the thing is, what's changed since now and back then, since you were a kid? The only thing that's changed is that now we have responsibilities, we have work, and so then you ask yourself, all right, if that's the case, then what is the secret? Like what is, it's not a secret, but then like what is the thing? What is the path to actually finding happiness, right? I think that the path to finding happiness is to find a job, to find something, right? It could be, if you're working, then it's your job. If you're a student, then it could be what you're studying, right? It could be finding something that you enjoy doing every day, to the point where you feel like you would do it even if nobody paid you to do it. Does that make sense? Like you would do it for free because you love doing it. You know what I mean? Like I make these videos and I don't get paid. I don't have like 100 subscribers. I'm not monetized, right? So nobody pays me to do this. It does cost a little bit of effort to edit these videos, right, and film them as well. But then, yeah, nobody pays me to do it, but I still do it because I like doing it, right? It's fun. It's fun for me, at least. So the point being, the point of the video being that, like, how do you find happiness, right? So I believe that happiness can be found in the act of doing something which you enjoy and giving that thing your full attention. Does that make sense? And then if your main job, or if your main like occupation, or what you do for a living, if the main like thing in your life is the thing that makes you happy, then you are a very, very lucky person, because you will not have to work a day in your life, right? Or at least that's what the saying is. So life will be very easy for you, because you're just like having fun like all the time, right? You just vibing. So I would say that happiness lies like inside all of us, right? Like we don't really have to chase it, right? Think about it. We don't really have to go look for it anywhere. It was here to begin with, and still is here. We're just too distracted to see it. But yeah, that's been it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it enlightening in some way. If you follow Sadhguru or any philosopher or anything, if you're into philosophy, or if you start to read this stuff, or if you study this stuff, then some of what I said might be in line with some of the stuff that you've read. I'm basically talking about the same things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, bye for now. Have a great day.